Guys, I'm just here recording a new Q&A for the channel, and I got blindsided by a brand new announcement from Omega. This is their new 60th anniversary Bond Seamaster 300M. Take a look at this, guys. This is so cool. Wow, it just stopped me in my tracks, and I figured I'd come on here to talk to you guys about it for a moment. Let's take a look at what we're seeing here. First of all, we're getting that kind of blur, that bend on the side of the crystal there. So we have a domed crystal for sure. The deep blue there, the Milanese bracelet, no date, so perfect symmetry on the dial. This thing is amazing. But the thing I'm most excited about, I'll get straight into, is this wave. Do you see this wave on the dial here? Guys, if you know my channel well, you'll know that my very first luxury watch is this one. This is the 300M from 1993, the original Bond, not the quartz one, the automatic, but yeah, the very first iteration. And it's one of my favorite watches ever, especially because of that particular dial configuration. It's got that wave, that very subtle wave, but when it catches the light, it's like all you can see. And it's made with a rose mill, very difficult. I'm not sure if we've got exactly the same technique here. The wave disappeared in 2007, and then they brought it back in 2018 with the newer models, but it wasn't quite the same. It was laser etched, which kind of killed some of the soul of the watch, in my opinion. I spoke about it at length in one of my previous videos from over 2 years ago at this point, but it looks like they've brought back that. This is another thing as well. The back of the watch has a bit of a gimmick going on. Omega have been known to do that from time to time. They get a little gimmicky sometimes. People, it's very divisive. Some people like it, some people don't. This guy apparently moves a little bit with the light. You see the way that he's kind of stepping across that spiral there. So, okay. Then look at this this loom, guys, that stretches onto the bezel itself. So this is very similar to the Bond edition that was released a couple of years ago there for the No Time to Die movie. But if you ask me, this is even nicer. I don't know why. I love blue. I love blue on a watch. And of course, my original one has that beautiful deep blue also. This is stunning. I'm on the fence about the Lollipop seconds hand there. But okay, they've been releasing a lot of watches with that configuration. 60 years of Bond, and that's what this is for. So I think this is wonderful. Let me pull up the website for a moment. If you can see here, yeah, that beautiful wave on that picture on the right there, you see. And on the left, the way it's catching the light there is very reminiscent of my own. However, it doesn't stretch all the way to the edge, to the rehaut of the watch. It seems to stop just at the chapter ring there, but okay, that's interesting. And we have green loom on the minutes hand, and then matching blue loom on the hours hand, and then a green 60. I love that. You know, if you're going to get inventive with loom, do things like that, because we love all of that stuff. Of course, it has the helium escape valve at 10 o'clock or just north of 10 o'clock. Some people, of course, do not like that. At this point, I've accepted it as part of the Seamaster structure and design. It doesn't bother me in any way, but I know a lot of people would rather see that go. It's got the 8806 movement. These new movements from Omega in the past few years have just been stunning. Meta certified, etc., etc. 15,000 Gauss, practically amagnetic. And of course, that Bond themed box. Look at that. Isn't that magnificent? There is a gold edition as well. There's a cannabis gold. You might describe the bezel there as not a rainbow, but definitely rainbow inspired. You know, precious stones set kind of lime green into deep yellow. That's not going to be for everyone, but interesting piece for sure. And some available accessories here, cufflinks and so on. And it looks like there's a configuration there on the NATO as well, which is really nice alternative. 7,600 bucks for this watch, guys. I do not know the price of the cannabis gold one. I'm imagining it's going to be up there in the 30s or 40s at very least. But I'm very excited about just this one here, the base version. Magnificent, beautiful watch. So excited about it. It's great to see something come out from Omega that really gets me going. Again, I just had to share that with you guys. I'm going to go back to making my Q&A, which I'll hopefully release tonight or tomorrow. I just wanted to talk with you guys for a moment about that new release from Omega. It's going to be so good. All right, guys, talk to you soon. Peace.